Alright. Hi guys, it's me again, Raisa, a yoga teacher as well as an online fitness coach living here in the beautiful island Bohol in Philippines. So the last video that I posted was all about my carnivore 4 weeks journey, and then I continued on with an animal-based way of eating, and right now I'm 6 weeks in, so that's 1.5 month into carnivore. So I did say before that I was going to start to reintroduce some foods that are not animal based, and I did, but mostly I stayed pure on most days. So before, when I first started out, I told you that when I started to give up coffee on the first day that I gave it up, I had a headache the full day. So after a month, I went to a student's house, and then I taught a yoga class there. And then right after, they fed me. So they invited me to join them for dinner. And then afterwards, they also served coffee. So I was kind of nervous about that, but instead of declining the coffee, I opted to mix coffee, or rather egg, with the coffee. So like an egg coffee, it's kind of like bulletproof coffee, but instead of butter, you add in a full egg, raw egg. So you mix it into the coffee, and I did not have any adverse effect, except that that night when I had coffee, I wasn't able to sleep as good during that night. So I probably went to bed at like 9 p.m. and I was only able to sleep like 3 or 4 hours after, compared to if I don't have coffee, I would straight away go to dreamland. Yeah. Then I've also reintroduced my native hot dark chocolate because, yep, I'm a dark chocolate addict, except not the dark chocolate bar, but the native hot dark chocolate drink, which we call sikwate here. And I'm fine with it, so I don't have any adverse effect with it. Aside from that, I've also introduced dairy into my diet. So I'm having full fat milk. So it's not low fat at all, it's full fat milk. And then sometimes there were days as well when I opted for the even cheaper type of milk. So it's like half and half. So it's like half the protein, which is the lactose in the milk, and as well fat. So taking away hopefully taking away a lot more of the sugar in the full fat milk. So I had that, and I didn't have any adverse effect towards it. So now that I'm thinking back, probably the one that affected me most when I was drinking coffee a while ago was the creamer that I had with my coffee. So that was probably what gave me issues, skin issues, as well as other health issues, because what I used as a creamer was the instant creamer, so the powdery stuff, which is a highly processed creamer, very far from the natural creamer, right? So the natural, like the milk or the raw dairy, right? So, and when I introduced dairy, it wasn't raw dairy because it's kind of tough to find here, but it's really the milk, the milk in a carton, except it's full fat. And then aside from that, I also had rice. So because I'm kind of concerned about not getting my period again, and then my period is coming close. So now I don't have it in every meal, but sometimes, especially 10 days before my period, so I'm still having it now. Once a day, I would have a meal where I would have rice. So not a full cup of rice, but like a half cup of rice together with the meat that I am eating. And then that's it. So there's no other vegetables that I add to it. There's also one time that I had vegetable with my meal, but I made sure that this was not in its raw form. So it was kimchi. So it's kind of, what do you call it? It's like fermented, I think it's cabbage, right? Is it cabbage, kimchi? I'm not sure. So if I'm wrong, basically just type it down into the comment section. I will not be offended at all. Correct me if I am wrong. So yeah, I had that one, kimchi, and I was also fine. One time that I did have an adverse reaction, so with my skin, I had cake. Like the full-blown cake, the sugary, the milky, chocolatey cake. And then the next day I had pimples on my face, but it wasn't like the usual big cystic acne, but it was the tiny pimples around my face. And so far, even if I've started reintroducing some food back in, there is no there's nothing that is really bad. So I'm hoping that, like my gut is healed and that my gut is strong. I haven't been sick. I haven't had any headaches at all. So still continuing animal-based diet. So on most days, I'm pure carnivore, so just meat, water, and salt. And then on some days, I have other animal products. And then very rare during the 5th to 6th week that I had, so it was only once that I had coffee. And then also now that I'm coming close to my period, I'm having rice. And yeah, that's about it. So I am staying strong, and I really believe that we are healthier if we do have animal products into our diet. And I really do believe that meat heals, and you can recover your health. You can heal your gut just by incorporating them into your diet. So hopefully I will be able as well to help others. And looks like I'm going to continue on with this diet. One thing that I would also share is during the 4 weeks that I was incorporating the carnivore diet, I wasn't really working out a lot, and then I would expect that I would lose like muscle or that I would get soft, but no, that didn't happen at all. I stayed lean, and even in some photos, it would show up that I still have lean muscles on me. Even I get a lot of comments from students that I'm looking muscular or vascular, and it seems like I'm working out still every day. So yeah, that's a wonderful plus or benefit. So I think I'm going to continue on, and whenever I reintroduce some food or if I do take in some food, I will also update you for whoever is watching. So thank you if you watched from the first minute up to here, and if you haven't yet, go ahead and click subscribe to get new videos or to get updated whenever I upload new videos on here. Hope to see you soon. Take care, stay well, stay healthy, stay fit. Namaste.